Look at that fish!
Yeah! Yes! 7-pounder. What's going on, guys? Joe Grafeman here, BFL Pro and Professional Fishing Guide on Lake of the Ozarks. Today is the end of February, and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about what I'm going to be using this year as far as my rod and reel setup goes. I got 10 new rods and reels, and I'm going to be using them all throughout this season. I got a lot of big major tournaments coming up. It's going to be a lot of time away from home, but I'm ready to get this season underway. So we're going to talk to you guys about my rods and reels of choice this year. So the first rod that I want to talk to you guys today about is a Team Lews Custom Pro Speed Stick. This particular rod is a 7-foot all-purpose casting rod. You know, you can use it for chatterbaits, Senkos. It's very, very versatile. The reel that I pair this one up with is a Team Lews Pro 6:8-to-1 gear ratio. It's really nice. It's got a carbon fiber handle on it. It's got the cork grips, so you're not going to lose control when it gets wet or anything like that. The line that I have this on right now is 12-pound Lews APT fluorocarbon. And one of the key features that I really like about this reel, a lot of you guys may have this problem, I know I do, but I didn't have it now that I switched to Lews. One of the things was when you put your line on your reel, you sometimes forget what line is on that particular reel, you know, because as fishermen, we have a lot of different rod and reel setups, and it's hard to remember always what kind of line you have on. On the side where the spool tension knob is, it has the exact setting to where you can set what pound line you have on, so you'll never forget and you'll always remember what line you have on your Lews reel. So the second rod that I'm wanting to talk to you guys a little bit about today is the Team Lews Custom Speed Stick Worm Rod. This is a fantastic rod, guys. It's a 7-foot rod, very soft tip to where you can get the hook in those fish, but it's got a really great backbone. And the reel that I pair this up with is a Team Lews Lite, and it has this particular reel is a 6:8-to-1 gear ratio. It's an amazing, amazing reel. Once again, it has the line adjustment on the side. Most of the Lews reels come with that, and that's going to be a game changer this year in the industry. As a fisherman, if we can stay more organized and keep our stuff more organized to where we know what we have and we pick up that rod and you have confidence in your lure, your line, and your rod and your reel, that's going to allow us to fish better, make better decisions, and catch more fish. The third rod and reel combo that I want to talk to you guys about today is a Team Lews Custom Speed Stick. It's the Jerkbait Special model. Living at Lake of the Ozarks in the wintertime, we throw a lot of jerkbaits, throw a lot of suspending jerkbaits. And the key before was always getting the right rod to make sure you always have the right hook in the fish. With this rod, I don't have to worry about that anymore. I simply go fishing, and when they eat it, I know they're going to get it. It's got a really light action tip with some backbone that's going to help you get more fish in the boat. The reel that I pair this up with is a Team Lews Custom Pro Speed Spool. This particular reel is a 6:8-to-1 gear ratio. Amazing, amazing setup. Very, very light. It's light as a feather. You're not going to get fatigued at the end of the day throwing this around. The line that I have this on is 10-pound Lews APT fluorocarbon. For those of you that have never tried the Lews line, definitely give it a try and let us know what you think about it. It's very, very sensitive and very, very soft. It comes through your spool great, and it allows you to make longer casts. One of the key features that I like about this reel is if you look at it, it has the wind grips on it. That's almost like if you have a tennis racket and you have the rubber material on the handle of the tennis racket, that is the exact same material that's on this particular reel. So if you've never tried the Team Lews Custom Pro Speed Spool, give it a try. So the next setup that I have that I am very, very happy with is my rod that I'm going to use this year for mostly all of my topwater baits. You know, poppers, the Livingston Lures Walking Boss, all those fantastic topwater baits that I throw, I'm going to be throwing on this rod. This particular rod is a 6/8 Team Lews Custom Topwater Series. The reel that I paired this up with is a Team Lews Custom Pro. It's a 6/8-1. It's got the wind grips on it. It's got a really nice carbon fiber handle, and it has the line setting on the side of the reel where the spool tension knob is. One of the things I like about this reel paired up with this rod is it's light as a feather. So when you're throwing all those big topwater baits, you're not going to get fatigued at the end of the day, and you're going to be able to fish longer and stay out on the water for a long amount of time. So the next rod and reel combo that we're going to talk to you guys about is a spinning rod and reel combo. One of the most versatile ones on the market. You can throw shaky heads, you can throw anything you feel like it on this rod and reel. This particular rod is the Lews Custom Speed Stick Spinning Series. It's the drop shot special rod. So whenever you need to throw a drop shot, light jigs, finesse rigs like the Ned rig, you throw it on this rod. The reel that I paired this up with is a Team Lews Speed Spin. It's a 6:2-1 gear ratio, and the line that I have on it is the new Lews APT Performance Braid. This is a high-vis yellow. I like the yellow because I can see it really well and I can skip it under docks and I know where my line is at all times. It's a very light rod, very light tip, but right here and down the rod it has the backbone that you need to get those fish out of the cover, behind the docks, and everything you're going to need in a rod. The rod that I like to throw my football jigs on is the Lews Custom Speed Stick. This is a 7/3 football jig rod. The reel that I paired up with is a Lews Custom Pro Speed Spool. This particular reel is a 7/5-1 gear ratio. I like the 7/5-1 gear ratios because it allows me to take up a lot of line quick and make sure I can stick them and get the hook in that fish. One of the key things about throwing a football jig that I think when you're fishing deep, you need heavy line. I throw 20-pound Lews APT fluorocarbon. Some of the very key features that I like about this reel, like I say, it's the Team Lews Custom Pro Speed Spool. So you have the wind grips, same material that's on a tennis racket handle. You have the nice carbon fiber handle here, very sleek looking, very clean, and you also have the line tension. One of my favorite ways to fish is to flip heavy cover, and to do that you need the right equipment. So today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about what I use for that. This particular rod is the Team Lews Custom Speed Stick. It's a 7/6 heavy action rod. Fantastic rod. The reel is a Team Lews Custom Pro Speed Spool. It's an 8:3-1 gear ratio, really fast gear ratio. One of the things that I like about it is, say when you flip cover and you flip in the nastiest, thickest stuff that you can find, you can take them out of that with that 8:3-1 gear ratio. Throwing a crankbait has become a major deal all across these Ozark lakes. One of my favorite crankbaits is the Livingston Lures Holler Dreammaster Classic. This rod here is perfect for that. It's a Team Lews Custom Speed Stick, and it's paired up with the Lews Speed Spool BB1. This reel is a 5/4-1 gear ratio, and it is amazing for throwing a crankbait. It holds a lot of line, which is going to allow you to get those long casts out there that you need to get it offshore to those fish and in those brush piles. The rod that I like to throw this reel on is a Lews Custom Speed Stick Wart Special. This rod here is a 7-foot medium action crankbait rod. It's a perfect rod for throwing your wiggle warts, your Livingston Lures crankbaits around. Do you guys throw crankbaits and you're not sure the perfect rod and reel combo to throw it on? Well, here at Lews, we've solved that problem. My favorite rod and reel to throw a crankbait on is the Team Lews Custom Speed Stick Crankbait Rod 1. This is a 7/2 medium action rod with a moderate fast action tip. The reel that I pair this up on is a Team Lews Lite. This reel has 11 bearings, and it's an amazing reel for the money, and it's very light. You pair this up on here, You're not going to get fatigued throwing those big crankbaits, and you're also going to be able to get that bait out there farther, which is going to allow you to get more fish in the boat, because the farther you get your bait, the deeper your bait's going to dive. So it's going to get down in that strike zone and stay there for a while. So if you're looking for the perfect crankbait setup, check out the Team Lews Custom Speed Stick crankbait rods paired up with the Team Lews, Lite, or any of our Lews reels. So check them out at lews.com. One of the rods that I'm really excited to use this year on the tournament trail is the Lews Custom Speed Stick Magnum Bass Rod 2. This rod is a 7 foot 2-inch rod, medium heavy with a fast action tip. I pair it up with a Team Lews Custom Pro Speed Spool, and you cannot go wrong. It's got the wind grips on the handle, which allows you to have more traction and control on the reel. It's got the line system on the side where the spool tension knob is. And it also has a very, very strong drag, which is going to allow you to set the hook and not worry about that drag slipping. The other key feature of this reel I like is the carbon fiber handle. It makes it really, really light compared to other stainless steel handles on your reels. Perfect rod. It looks very clean and very slick, and it's going to allow you to have more confidence and get more fish in the boat. For more information about these great products from Lews, send an email to the provided email below, and check out lews.com.